was mine, nothing to deny. Who's that other guy? Are you wasting my time? All these crazy fears that ends with bloody tears. Oh baby, we keep prepping long nights. Rock your body whole life. Don't bother the world side. Twerk it like a Vegas stripper, dollar money stage mine. Billions in a cage fight. Fuck their thoughts and get high. And get high. It's all about the mind. We'll be doing fine. Living on the...
Hello, friends. That lovely sound behind you is my morning coffee. It is it's almost 6. I'm here at work an hour early to do some overtime, but luckily it's like so quiet. It's almost like creepy because I'm used to coming in and there's like people everywhere, you know? And I come in and it's completely empty. There's no calls coming in. This is like the easiest overtime. I get to just like hang out, drink coffee, and read a book. So I figured now would be the perfect time to finally start the Haunting of Hill House. And I'm really excited. And I think it's almost gonna like make it creepier because I'm in this huge, giant building, practically alone. Anyways, my coffee is ready. So I think I'm gonna get like a bagel and go start working.
Twerk it like a Vegas stripper, dollar money stage mine. Billions in a cage fight. Fuck their thoughts and get high. And get high. It's all about the mind. We'll be doing fine. Living on the edge sometimes, alright. Fame is how we ride. Life's beyond.
Okay, so the lighting sucks, but I am off work. It sucks because it's like 6:15 at night. It was a very long day. I think I worked, when you actually look at hours working was like 11 plus like my hour lunch. So I've been here for a very long time. I'm very tired, very, very tired. I'm gonna run a couple of quick errands and then I'm gonna go home and relax. I did get some reading done. I don't know how many pages I read. I want to say I read like 15 pages in The Haunting of Hill House. We'll talk about that later when I have better lighting because I already have some thoughts. Anyways, so I'm going to go run my errands and I will try to check in with you before I go to bed. I will try. I will do my best to check in with you before I pass out, but I am exhausted. Good morning. It is now, what is it, Saturday? I did not check in with you last night. Like I said, I was going to try to do. But that's because I also did not read anything last night. I went home, I was super tired, I took care of the bugs and did a little cleaning, and then my husband and I, when the boys were asleep, sat down and watched The Joker. I have so many thoughts. That movie was really good, but it was just really hard to watch. It's like a really emotional, hard to watch movie. But that's what I did last night, so I did not read anything. So I'm here, I was supposed to be here for overtime, but now there's like 15 minutes before my shift starts, so I might as well just read a little bit and just start my day really relaxed. So I'm still only on like page 15. I'm hoping to get a lot of progress done because the live stream is on Wednesday and I have to have the book finished if I want to participate in said live stream. So I've got a book. I'm not making a coffee here in the break room because I stopped on my way in and I got myself a dirty chai, which if you are like me and you live under a rock and you had no idea what that was, it is a chai tea with, I chose 4 shots of espresso and sugar-free caramel. It is, oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. So this is gonna get me through my day. So I will go do some reading. So wish me luck. It is probably gonna be super busy today. Being an adult is fun.
I was the one to judge. You said you had enough and that you really wanna be with me. What you get is more than what you see. At first you struck me like any other girl that I could find. But when you looked me in the eyes, I knew that this was right. You're a pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same. Feels like you read my mind, and there's more than meets the eye. just struck me like any other girl that I could find. When you looked me in the eyes, I knew that this was right. You're a pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same. Feels like you read my mind, and there's more than meets the eye. Pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same. Feels like you read my mind, and there's more than meets the eye. With you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you, with you, oh. I'm glad that I found you, and that you will stick around too. Show me who you are. Now we come so far. I can't be without you, and I know I never have to. Show me who you are. Now we come so far. You're a pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same. Feels like you read my mind, and there's more than meets the eye. Pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same. Feels like you read my mind, and there's more than meets the eye. Pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same. Feels like you read my mind, and there's more than meets the eye. With you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you.
So I'm whispering because it is 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to see, my whole family is asleep. I can't sleep myself, so I did a bunch of cleaning, and now I'm going to see if I can finish this book tonight, because it is Tuesday night and the live stream is tomorrow, and I'm only 76 pages in, and so far nothing has happened. Like, nothing at all in this book. I have about 200 pages left. So I'm like, I don't know, what is that, a third of the way in? And literally, like, nothing's happened. So, things better start getting creepy pretty quick. But I kind of like that it's the middle of the night, and it's a creepy horror ghost story. So hopefully I'll get really scared. Yeah, so let's go do some reading. Until I finished the book, but it's like a little after 5. I just hit like about page 140, which is about the midpoint. I just need to call it and go to sleep. I am so tired. I have thoughts. Still nothing has really happened. We've been introduced to all the characters. They're all just kind of going around the house, exploring, and just, they have like a weird feeling or weird vibe about the house, but nothing scary has happened yet. So it's very slow, and I'm really wanting some creepy stuff to happen very soon. So I will wake up in a few hours and try to finish this book, because today is a live stream and I have to finish the book before the live stream. So I'm going to sleep a little bit, and hopefully I will be able to finish before it starts. Okay, good night. Okay, so I was editing my video and I realized I never filmed my outro or like final thoughts on The Haunting of Hill House. On my break at work, I have about a minute and a half before I have to head back into the building to go back to work. I'm outside, it is raining, and so we're going to make this as quick as possible. So I finished the book. I actually finished it with maybe, I don't know, a couple of hours before the live stream. Well, no, more than that. I think I finished it at like 11 o'clock or something like that. And I planned on still attending. I was not able to because I'm a mom, my kids were crazy, my life is always crazy, and I need to stop thinking that I can do things because I actually can't do things basically ever. But I still recommend going to check it out. I watched it on replay. My friends are so adorable and they had such a fun time, and I totally wish I was there. Now, I am not going to give my rating here because then you have no incentive to go watch my wrap up that I'm going to have here in a few days. But I did end up really liking it. Here's what I will say about this book. It starts out very slow. Like nothing really exciting even started to happen until like a page, like 140 pages in. Then it really starts to pick up. There is a lot of creepy stuff that happens. One thing that I really did like about this book was that it did go through some things that would have been considered very kind of taboo or provocative back then, and I did really like that. And I enjoyed that aspect of the book. It was not the creepy, terrifying story that I was hoping it was. And here's my biggest complaint about this book, and that is the cover. So when the Netflix show came out, they completely redid the cover and reprinted it. And if you had only seen the Netflix show, which by the way is way more terrifying than this book is, if that's all you had ever seen and you picked up this book, saw this cover and was expecting something like the show, you would be completely disappointed. It had the same characters, but in the book or in the show they're like a family, and in this book they are not at all. It's not a family. They don't know each other before they get there. So yes, so all in all, do I think it's worth reading? I'd say yes, but don't go into it thinking you're going to get anything even remotely close to what you got in the show. But go into it thinking that you're going to find a creepy story, and don't expect a lot of action. But it is good. I think it's worth a read. I don't know what I'm going to rate it because I have to think about that a little bit more. And my Fitbit is vibrating, meaning I have to hustle back into the building. I'm going to go ahead and close this out here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And for all of my new subscribers, I really appreciate you as well. So go write some words, read a book, and I will catch you guys in the next one.